Hey, and welcome back to Home Reviews. In today's video, we're looking at this new espresso machine. This one is actually made by a company, I think it's pronounced as ILAVIE, and this is the model EM3209. I'll also put the link below this video if you want to check it out and get more details about it. But we're going to get the tape taken off of this. I'm going to show you a little bit about it, and then we're going to make some espresso using it so you can see exactly how it works. Now, this is what came in the box. So you get your instruction booklet, you get like a little quick guide here, your coffee scoop, a little tamper, and then you have two different size filters that go in here. So this is going to be for your 1 cup size, and then a 2 cup size, which is already in here. So I've got this plugged up. So the first thing I need to do is around back here, you're going to see you have your water picture. So I'm going to take the tape off of here. There's probably one on the other side. And then what you want to do is take this off of here. And then down on the bottom here, you're going to find this little red seal. You want to take this out because if you don't, water will not flow down in there. Now, obviously, you will want to rinse this out first. And then we're going to fill it up with water. We're going to let it run through this once to get it cleaned out. And then we're going to make our espresso. Okay, so we got our water filled. I got the rest of the tape taken off, and you do have a place down here that you can take off and clean. So if you take this out, you got this area here. Make sure you clean that out once in a while. And then you have your steamer and your frother right here, which this can be moved around to adjust, because if you want to have it out here maybe to froth your milk or your creamer, you can do that. And then that's what this knob here controls. And we're going to be looking at all that in a minute. But since we got water in it, let's go ahead and power it on. And then you have some options here. So the first one here is for making 1 cup of espresso. The second one's 2 cups, and then this one is for steaming or frothing. Now, while you see these blinking, that means it is preheating. So everything that you do on here, whether you're making an espresso or doing steam, it takes a different amount of time to heat up. So you're going to have to wait a few seconds for that to take place. So while it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a cup and set under here. You can see right now it just got done, but let me go ahead and grab that cup. So I got 2 different size cups. You can see I got this one, and then I have just a regular coffee cup. This one does not fit under here when this is up attached. And so just make sure if you're using a coffee cup or something, it's going to have to be a cup that is not very tall at all. So what I'm going to do first is, I know there's nothing in this yet, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this up underneath and then twist it. And it's kind of hard to do with one hand because you got to twist it kind of hard. It's in there snug. We'll set the cup underneath. And then let's just go ahead and do a 2-shot. And we're going to give it just a minute here to get ready and run through there. So you can see the water coming out right now. We're just kind of running it through, cleaning it. And you may want to do this a couple times, but I'm going to go ahead and run this through probably twice. All right, so we got that ran through a couple times. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some coffee grounds in this. And what I've been using is this espresso roast from Starbucks. It's actually the dark roast, and I prefer the dark roast over any of the other. It just has the most flavor in my opinion. But one thing I want to suggest is that when you use this and fill this up and you empty your coffee grounds out of this to refill it again, throw it in your trash and not your sink, because coffee grounds can actually clog up your sink drain very, very easily. I know this from experience in the past, so make sure you empty them in your trash. So I'm going to go ahead and use this scoop and get a full scoop out of this bag. And we're going to go ahead and pour it in here. And then we can use the other end of it to tamper it down a little bit. And then we're going to take this and put it back up here and lock it. Let's set our cup back under here. And then we're going to go ahead and do the 2 shots again. Oh, look how rich that is. That's what I love about these espresso machines. And there's your 2 shots. You want to let it finish dripping there. And then when that's done, you can take your cup out, and there you have your espresso, which then you can mix it with other things. Creamer, you can make another double shot if you want to. You can mix it with some milk, some ice, make whatever favorite drink you want. What I want to do now is I'm going to set this off to the side though, and I'm going to get another cup and get some creamer in it and show you how the frother works. Okay, so what I have in here is peppermint mocha. And what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this, hit this button here, because we now want the steamer so we can froth this. So this has to heat up hotter than what these do. So we got to give it a few more seconds to heat up. And then when it's ready, we're going to use this knob over here. You can see you can turn it here from on to off. Right now it's off, so we're going to be turning it this way. And I like to turn mine almost all the way to get the most frothing out of this. But I will tell you, if you've never done this before, it's probably going to take you a few tries to get used to it, because when you use one of these, you just want the end of this touching the creamer. If you have it sticking down too far in, it's not going to really do anything, and it's going to be really loud. And if you have it too high and not really touching it, it's just going to make a lot of bubbles and a mess. So it'll take a little bit of practice to get the hang of it. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and put my phone down for a minute and turn this on, and I'll show you how it works. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to set the phone down in just a second so I can turn this off. If I don't, it gets up there really fast. Okay, I had to set my phone back down because I had to turn this all the way back off again, but you can see now that we have our creamer all frothed up. So now we can come over and pour it in our drink. And now we have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening espresso that we can drink. Now, typically, what I would do is I would make 4 shots and use in mine, but a double shot for a lot of people is enough. So that's all there is to it. These are super easy to use. You just got to remember to keep it clean. So what you'll want to do is get like a warm paper towel or cloth and come back and wipe this off. And then you'll also want to take out your filter here, and you want to make sure you dump this in the trash and then rinse it out in your sink and clean it out. And once in a while, you'll also want to pop this filter out. Remember, this comes out, and you can put this other one in there if you want to, the smaller one. But you want to take this out and clean underneath of it too, because sometimes coffee gets stuck up underneath of there as it's passing through it. And then, of course, your tray down here, you'll want to keep that wiped out. But other than that, that's all there is to making your own espresso. So you can save yourself a whole lot of money from driving through some of these fast food places and having them make espressos for you for $5, $6, $7, $8 or more. And you can just make your own from home in just a couple minutes. Now, if you want to check this one out, it's a very affordable model. It's called ILAVIE, I believe. And once again, I'll put that link below if you want to check out this exact model and pick it up for yourself or maybe even someone else for Christmas, because yes, these do make amazing Christmas gifts. But that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please subscribe, and I'll let you know when I upload new video reviews. Thanks. Have a great day.